Hi. What do you mean? By Hélène Gaonac'h. What is radioactivity? Imagine that you are going to a grocery shop and you are picking up a package of strawberries. Hey, do you know they probably have been irradiated with some gamma rays? Oh, shh! But don't panic. Such irradiation does not produce the strawberries to become radioactive. No, it will mostly kill bugs and microorganisms such as bacteria that may have been on it. It is one way to keep the strawberries longer on shelf. How were these gamma rays produced? Well, this is where radioactivity process goes. A radioactive element means that its nucleus, the tiny part inside an atom with protons and neutrons. This nucleus is not stable. Let's take the element uranium that you can find everywhere on Earth. Uranium can be more or less heavy. All atoms of uranium have the same number of positive protons, 92. But some of these atoms have more neutrons than others. They are called uranium isotopes. All uranium isotopes have an uncomfortable number of protons and neutrons. And you know what happens? These uranium isotopes are radioactive. They transform. We say they transmute. Yes, produce mutants in a way. That means that if you take uranium 238, the most common isotope of uranium, it transmutes in another element called thorium, in its isotope thorium 234. So you see that radioactivity is not making radioactive elements disappear. It changes them in other elements. What comes with such transmutation is the appearance of new radiation, alpha, beta, or gamma rays, and all have a lot of energy by moving fast. So now that you understand that one radioactive element is transforming in another element, we may talk about their companions appearing too. The alpha particles are the heavier particles going fast, but they are stopped pretty easily by any matter. Alpha rays are stopped by a piece of paper, by your skin, but even if not entering in, they could be harmful if you receive too many on your skin. Their friends, beta radiation, could also be produced by radioactivity. They are smaller, lighter, negative in charge, and going faster. They can penetrate through your skin and damage certain parts near the surface, but they will be stopped rapidly inside. You can also stop them with aluminium or a piece of cloth. The gamma rays have no mass like sunlight rays, but have more energy than the sun rays. They will penetrate deep and will destroy any tissue inside. So for these ones, you need to be protected with a dense material, such as lead or concrete. In the end, even if they could be dangerous, you may use them for good purpose, such as for medical applications or food irradiation. So the key point is to get protected when we need this kind of radiation. You will tell me that radioactive elements did not exist before humans. Yes, they did. They were already present at the beginning of the Earth's history. The planet was composed of radioactive elements such as uranium. Uranium elements are decaying plus or less rapidly, but this is a reason we are admiring volcanoes. Volcanoes are erupting because it is too hot inside the Earth. And this is partly because uranium is decaying in other elements inside, and it liberates a lot of energy during these transmutations. But be careful, volcanoes are not radioactive, of course, nor your strawberries. So to recap for today, 1. Radioactivity is possible because unstable elements in nature or in a lab are transmuting in other elements. Nothing is disappearing. These new elements born are accompanied by radiation, all having a lot of energy because they are moving fast. Many elements have radioactive isotopes. On the other hand, other isotopes are stable and don't decay, such as carbon-12. 2. Beta and gamma rays are very effective in penetrating any material, but the gamma rays are the ones doing it more easily. Alpha particles do not cross easily materials, but they can still be dangerous. There are many positive uses for such radiation, but it is, as for many other things, important to be careful and ready to be protected from them. 3. Radioactivity has been on Earth before us. Some radioactive elements take long time to decay, for billion years, such as uranium-238. Others take only some hours, such as iodine-123, artificially produced in a cyclotron and used in medicine. Others are disintegrating even more rapidly than a second. So next time you go shopping, you may better observe the fruits and vegetables you will pick up at the grocery. If perfectly clean, you may suspect a dose of gamma radiation has been removing all the bugs and bacteria present when placed in their basket. But don't hesitate to eat them. They are not radioactive.